Blessed day, everyone. I'm Senorin-Delacruz, your trusted wealth coach, author, and speaker. Welcome to my interview series entitled Nanay Knows Best, Inspiring Stories of Empowered Filipina Mothers. Join me for 30 days as I feature and honor mothers who serve their families and communities with joy, hope, and love. We aim to spread positivity, inspire people to take action, and have faith that we can make it despite this crisis. This is also an advanced celebration for Mother's Day! Our special guest for this episode is a working mom, married to Alan for more than 29 years. She has two adults, namely Paolo, who is 28, and her daughter, Dia, who is 25. She started in the IT industry, then transferred to operations. She has been managing people for 20 years now. Let us welcome in the show, Nanay Nenette Umali! Mag-hi ka naman sa ating mga viewers, Miss Nenette.
Madami ba tayong viewers? Hello!
Yes! Parami yan. What are you grateful for today?
Oh, we're grateful that we are all healthy. We woke up today. My daughter is in Singapore actually, but we keep in touch with her at least twice a day. My husband is also doing okay. Everyone is healthy. My 91-year-old mom just lives 2 houses away from us, and she's also doing okay. So very grateful for that.
Thank you naman at everything is going well naman for you and your family. What kind of mother are you? Ano ba yung best adjective that your kids describe you as a mom?
Personally, I'd like to think of myself as a cool mom, but I don't think my kids will agree to that. I asked them, my daughter, I like my daughter's response. She said, you're strict, but you're loving. And then when I asked my son, he has to use one word daw to describe me, proper. Meron kang standards and then dapat proper. Hindi ko na yata sasabihin sa'yo sinabi ng asawa ko. My husband, ayoko na lang.
Okay. Kumusta ba yung relationship mo sa bawat anak mo?
I'd like to think of my relationship with them as close enough. I'd like to think of it that way. Of course, over the years, I found out that there are things that they won't really tell me. It's part of, growing up. The thing that I like most is that we're comfortable with each other. They can talk to me about anything because I talk to them about anything as well. Up to now, it used to be my practice before just to make sure that each day, I'd allot some time to really talk to them, not just do assignments and stuff. But in the middle of all that, really talk to them and ask how their day went. Up to now, that's the practice also.
I'm interested to know, paano ka mag-ask ng questions? Kasi I'm sure may mga viewers tayo dyan na may mga nanay na ang mga anak nila 20s na, nag-work na, very independent na, but they are still living with their parents. They find it difficult to approach their kids kasi paano bang tatanungin ko? O baka naman pagka isang tanong, isang sagot. Parang how do you encourage your children to you?
Yeah, of course, especially you'll notice that behavior, isang tanong, isang sagot, especially starting during the teen years, doon na sila nagsa-start magtanong kung sasabihin ko ba ito sa nanay ko o hindi. No? Ang practice ko before and up to now would be to knock on their doors, go to their rooms, just sit there. Ask the usual questions. How are you? Kumusta ka na? Okay ka lang ba? Wala ka ba naramdaman sakit? What happened to you today? Minsan shrug lang. Okay lang. Same, ganyan. Pero keep at it. Huwag ka umalis sa kwarto nila kung hindi ka naman nila pinapaalis. Just sit there. Maya-maya sila na yung mag-open. Ganun yung nakita ko na practice, even up to now that they're adults. Pag nag-umpisa sila magkwento, kwento na silang kwento. I am open to them. I also tell them stories. Kumbaga reciprocating din siguro yung relationship.
Parang hindi ka lang investigador.
Oo, kukwento ka din. Oo.
Storyteller ka rin para at least dun sila talaga mag-open up sa'yo din.
And then you have to know what they're doing. In their lives. You have to be up to date about what they're doing in their lives. And now there's social media. It used to have, we didn't used to have social media when my kids were small. Now we have social media. You see their posts, you see the posts of their friends. So you can ask them about it. Although sometimes taasan ka lang kilay, parang hindi mo alam yun, yung mga ganyan. Parang hindi ka, tatanungin mo, ano ba itong ibig sabihin ng meme? Yung mga ganyan ako dati, ano ibig sabihin ng mong TikTok na to? Ma, hindi mo alam yan. Imama ka pa. Pero ganun lang naman yung relationship. Purpose mo is to have them talk to you.
Nung mga maliliit pa ba sila, paano mo ba sila dinidisiplina? Or how do you correct them?
Discipline, I believe. You don't just preach, you should practice what you preach. Umpisa tayo nung toddlers. Training mo lang naman nun pagkain, o kaya yung potty training, nakaranas sa akin ng palo yung mga bata. And that's the reason why probably at 1.5, potty trained na sila. Nakatipid ako sa diapers. Hindi na nagda-diapers pagka sa bahay. Over time, pagka grade school age na sila, hindi na masyado yung palo. It's more of explaining to them why what they did was wrong, ano yung consequences if they continue doing it, and then met out the punishment also. Punishments in the form of deprivation. Wala kang TV, wala kang ganito, wala kang ganyan for a certain period of time. So parang grounding. But the more important thing kasi is to explain to them what was wrong with what they did and what is the effect. I remember, bawa hindi ka nag-aaral, yung grades mo hindi maganda. I remember ko, parang real life examples. Nakita mo ba si ganyan? Yung mga palaboy, yung mga, minsan may example po, pero hihingi ka lang. So, bibigyan mo ng mga ganong real life examples that yung i-enforce mo, ano ba yung reason why you have to do the right thing.
Maganda yun, no? Kasi mas effective siya kasi you are leading by example.
Oo. Hindi ka babalikan na, bakit ikaw?
Boy and girl tong anak mo. So, nung mga maliliit sila, medyo magkalapit pa ng edad, madalas ba silang mag-away? Meron pa silang mga instances na paano mo sila pinagbabate? Or ano yung way ng approach mo para magkaayos sila? Wala
masyadong sibling rivalry. Normal na away magkapatid over sinong nauna, kanino dapat yan, ang dapat panoorin natin. Hindi siya nagtatagal. Each of them, up until now, they're confident in themselves. At saka marami sila kasi activities na ginagawa din. Not too much na napapagod sila. Magkasundo Magkasundo sila. They have common friends. At my eldest was 10 and Gia, si Paolo was 10, Gia was probably 6 at the time when they both joined the children's ministry in our parish. Paolo was in the Rondalia, Gia was in the animators group, and they formed lifelong friends there. Meron silang common interest even before. So close na close sila. Magkapatid na yan. Nag-aaway, pero madali naman silang pagbatiin. And then you have to explain. You have to explain to them also. Meron din punishment.
Between them, sino yung parang ka-close mo or parang kapareho ng ugali?
Siguro meron kaming ugali, may share yun sa bawat isa Yung pagiging OC na, sabi nga ng anak ko na lalaki, proper daw ako. Pero siya, proper din siya. Perfectionist yun
So, OC siya.
OC din siya. Oo, sa music niya, about his music is very OC. Si Gia naman, masyadong cool si Gia So, hindi ako yung cool na tao na, yung medyo may pagka-relax. Pero very organized din naman yung batang yun. Closeness, I'd like to think pareho. Kasi nga, I had that routine even before when they were little na kausapin ko sila pareho. So, kasi nagko-confide din naman sila sa akin pareho. Mas padala ako makasama ng mga bata Even if I'm working, ako masyadong outside activities. When Gia was like 1 year old, tumigil muna ako sa service sa simbahan nun. But my husband, he continues to be in the choir, in the parish choir. So he's more busy than I am. He has more activities outside of the house than I am. So ako yung may chance na makasama ng mga bata palagi. But when it comes to, shopping, yung girl things, of course, mas madalas kasama ko si Gia.
Siyempre, it's a girl thing.
Buti lang girl na girl ang anak ko.
Oo. In terms of kasi di ba, ever since you were a working mom, paano mo binabalance yung time mo with your family and then you work? How did you manage that?
Maswerte kami. During our time, and this was in the early 90s, there was no internet yet. I remember we had internet in the office siguro around 1996, mga dial-up pa yan. Yung panahon na yon, once you get out of the office, that's it. Diba? Wala ka ng trabaho. Magbahay na lang. Maraming time ako na-spend with the kids. Kumbaga, after namin umuwi, ando na. As to the organization, because you're still working, 8 to 5 nasa office ka pa rin. Maswerte kami na yung mga nakuha naming yaya, trustworthy naman sila lahat. I had my mother-in-law just living very near our place. They were able to check while nandyan yung yaya. They were able to check on them. Ang isa kong mabibigay na sa organization, kasi gawan mo ng creativity talaga para makatipid ka sa oras. Like for example, I'm the one primarily in charge of what to cook, what to shop for. I organized it such a way, and I still have it now. It's pieces of papers. Nandoon yung weekly meal plan. Kasi nga, nagtatrabaho kami. So, may weekly meal plan ako. Up to now, ginagawa ko yun. Madami na ako na-collect. Siguro this thick of a file ng papel ng mga weekly meal plan. Every Friday, I select the meal plan for the following week para kasi yun that I will buy from the market on Saturday. So what we do is we cook the meal for the following day in the evening. On weekdays yan. Pag weekend, fresh cook agad yan. Pero on weekdays, I plan for meals that I can cook in the evening for the following day. So that I bring to the office home-cooked food. Katipid na ako, may pagkain pa sa bahay na naiwan. Then I have this grocery list that I organized way before. It's in Excel. So across each item, doon make space. Instead of every month that I'm going to go to grocery shopping, titignan ko yung inventory, tapos sabihin mo, di ba, isipin mo, ilan ang bibilin ko. What I ask my helper to do is, yan na, mag-grocery ako bukas, tinan mo na yung inventory. Ang gagawin ng helper ko would be, anong item ito, ilan yung natitira pa. Ako naman, syempre sanay ka na, I would know, based sa natitira, ilan yung bibilin ko. So, hindi ako nagsuspend ng time na madami na isipin mo na yung bibilin ko, yung ganyan. So, and then ngayon, nakadevise pa ako ng ibang way kasi mayroong mga hindi makita yung maid, hindi tinitingnan ng maid yung mga items dito sa room namin. So, ako right before grocery shopping, I just take pictures of the items para makalaman ko ilan pa yung natitira. Yun yung mga creative ways that you can do to organize your life. In spite of business as a mother and as a career woman also. You wouldn't believe it, but I have time to exercise. I have time for myself. So I make it a point to exercise 3 times a week. Walang pat lang yun. Kasi it makes you feel good also about yourself.
Anong klaseng exercise ba yan?
I used to swim laps before. Pero ngayon, nagsara yung swimming pool. So, nagpunta ako sa gym. Tumatakbo. Honestly, ayoko. Kasi nakakatamad. Yung pag iniisip ko nakakatamad mag-exercise. Pero once you start it, ayan, makukuha mo naman yung momentum. Sa side ko na yun na pag hindi ako naka-exercise, guilty ang feeling ko. Kailangan yung exercise.
Kaya naman si Miss Nenette, pag nakita mo yan, talagang steam na steam. Ever since ba, ganyan talaga yung katawan mo? Talagang na-maintain mo siya, no?
Oo.
Galing. So, yung mga mothers dyan, no excuses talaga pagka gusto talaga may paraan, di ba? Is anything na ginagawa nyo ngayon as a family, sila na nasa abroad, pero yung kayo ngayon na magkakasama, ano yung parang ways nyo para mag-bonding?
If you have adult children, they have their own schedules already. A simple lunch out, a simple dinner. Ako si organized person. So, way before, so alam na namin kung kailan yung occasion, kailan kami mag-dinner, kailan kami mag-lunch out. Gagawin ko lang ng event yan sa Facebook. Madalan ko sila ng calendar. Oo, as in. Lalagyan ko ng event talaga. Tapos, ano na siya, given na kapag Pasko, bagong taon, my daughter was able to come home last Christmas season. Pag Pasko, pag bagong taon, alam na yan, dito ka na magdi-dinner. So, walang patawad yon. Kumbaga, wala pa naman sila mga asawa, so dito talaga sila magdi-dinner. Pero, totoo yon, talagang may Facebook event kami pagka mga 2 weeks or 1 week to go. Oo. Kasi may mga kanya-kanyang lakad na nga. Oo. And also lucky that we are still able to travel as a family. So, pati yun, may event din yun. So, balaki natin kailan tayo pwedeng magbiyahe. Ayan, gagawin ko rin ng event to remind them. It's heartening to know also that because it's been a few years already, a few trips abroad that my son was not with us. Because he's been busy with gigs. He's a musician. So, hindi mahirap iwanan yung gigs niya. Mahirap mag-leave from his gigs. Kasi no work, no pay ang mga yan eh. So, matagal na hindi namin siya nakasama. Except last year once, nakasama namin siya. And that was when we took Gia to Singapore the first time. That's where she is. Pinatid namin siya doon. So, sumama yung kuya niya. Now, we were planning for trips this year. And Paolo said that he could come already. Kaso nga nangyari yung quarantine. So, si Gia, ang reaction niya is, tuwan-tuwa siya na magkakasama niya yung kuya niya. So, gano'n sila ka-close.
Tanong ko lang din, is there an instance na talagang napakita mo yung Nanay Knows best? Or yung tinatawag nila na mother's instinct?
Mahirap mag-isip niyan. Pero sa akin kasi collaborative effort, yung pagpapalaki ng anak, di ba kayong mag-asawa yun? If I would think to a particular instance, they were, I think, in grade school at the time. My sister, who's based in the US, told me that she's going to send a package, PSP, no? PlayStation. Yan. Immediately, ang reaction ko, wag ako. Mong padala. Hindi ako bumibili niyan at ayoko ng ganyan sa bahay. Daming protesta. Siyempre, nalaman ng mga anak ko. But actually, sinabi ko sa kanila. Sinabi ko sa kanila na magpapadala dapat si tita ng ganito, ng PSP. Pero sabi ko, wag. Sabi niya, pero bakit? Kasi may episode na natandaan ko, masama yung loob ni Paolo dahil bakit daw mga friends niya, classmates niya, yung mga gadgets, ganito, siya daw wala. Sabi ko, distraction yan, hindi yan maganda. Hindi yun natuloy. At saka hindi talaga sila nagkaroon ng yung mga console, mga game console. The most is PC. Yun yung kasi kailangan sa work. Kailangan sa studies. Pero later on, I think college na sila. Later na, mag-graduate na or nag-work na yata. My daughter told me, grateful siya that did not allow them to have those game consoles and that we allow them to play on the streets. Treasure niya yung mga experiences na ganon. Because she's a teacher, preschool teacher, and she's seen the effect of gadgets on children. And she doesn't like it. And she's very grateful that we restricted them. Yung instinct na, I don't know if that was instinct, pero in my mind, ay hindi ko papayagan yung mga PSP na yan. There was one trip abroad that nag-host sa amin, merong tawag pa doon, Sega eh. It's also a computer game. Paolo was only, I think, 5 or 6 at that time. Pero nakita ko talaga na-addict siya doon eh. Na-addict siya doon habang nagbabakasyon kami. Sabi ko, hirap yung may ganito sa bahay, hindi ko to papayagan sa bahay. I think yun lang naiisip ko, decisions that we made here at home are more, hindi naman ako lang. We collaborate. Especially important.
Tama. Thank you. Is there one thing na naisip mo na you ginawa mo differently before? Or as is na siya kung ano man yung nagawa mo na?
Madaling sagot yan. Wala kang babaguhin. Kasi kung ano man decisions na gawa namin, we learn to live with the consequences. Kung mali man or tama yung decision. Lang babaguhin. The children are okay where they are now. I told the story about my son. Arkitekto yun, di ba? Arkitekto. Pero nagbaband siya ngayon. Musician siya. So nagpunta pa rin siya dun sa... But I mean, it's not something that I'm regretting also. Kasi kung yun ang gusto niya eh. Yun ang gusto niya. So, okay naman siya. And he's very, very passionate about what he's doing.
It's good to know na talagang as a mom, you're very supportive of kung ano yung gusto ng mga anak mo.
Hindi namin pinilit. When it was time to choose what they want to do in life, it was all them.
What is that one life lesson kaya or value that you want your children to remember from you?
That's easy because we always pray about that every day. Kami na husband ko. I want my children to be responsible adults, disciplined people, always have a strong faith in God. I mean, maging mabait sila sa kapwa-tao nila.
Kindness, no?
But we never prayed that they become wealthy, rich, ganyan. Always in prayers namin mag-asawa sa gabi. I think if we have those things, everything will follow it.
Thank you for that reminder na talagang every mother naman is talagang wish lang naman niya na yung mga anak niya ay talagang not necessarily to get all the wealth, but it's more of yung talaga ma-build yung relationship kay Lord and sa kapwa-tao, diba? Meron ka mang final message para sa mga mothers out there to encourage them?
I think motherhood, that's a gift from God. And if you are given that gift, I think for new moms or for those planning to become a mom, don't sweat it out. There are no rules to being a mother. There's no right and wrong. You decide based on what you feel is right. And you just have to stand by your decision and make the most of what will happen, the consequences that will come out of that decision. If there's anything that you can give your children, it's of course your unconditional love, and ito yung very rare ngayon quality time. Always give them time.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Miss Nenette. Talagang meron ako mga bagong natutunan sa iyo, katulad ng paggagawa ng mga event na yan sa Facebook. Hindi lang pala siya pang mga organization or friends.
Pang-pamilya din.
Pang-pamilya. Okay. At saka yung paglilista ng mga groceries, yan. Maganda din yung pwedeng gayahin yan. Okay. So, talagang agad nitong ginagawa natin because we get to share mga best practices ng mga nanay and we are learning. So, kahit na hindi pa tayo nanay ourselves, pwede natin siyang gawin sa ating mga pamilya.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes,
So, there you have it, friends. We have heard the wonderful story of Nanay Nenette and her family. Join us again tomorrow for our next episode of Nanay Knows Best. Stay safe and healthy, everyone. God bless. Bye-bye.